Those who have watched our previous video must have understood how the Britishers came and conquered our motherland, and how, after the independence of India, the process of making of constitution was started. And lastly, we have discussed about two rules, that is company's rule and the crown's rule. From today we will discuss about these two rules and about the acts under them more elaborately. So let's get started. Within a few years after reaching India, the East India Company captured the huge profitable market of India single-handedly, and after receiving Diwani from Shah Alam II on 1765, their trade monopoly in India reached its culminating point. To maintain this monopoly, the company paid a huge amount of annual fee to the British government. But gradually, the company officials started to focus on making profit from their personal trade, which led the company towards bankruptcy. During the year of 1768, this crisis was so high that the company found itself in debt to both the British government and to the Bank of England. To address this crisis and also to bring the entire Indian territory under control from the East India Company, the British Parliament, under the Prime Ministership of Lord North, passed an act which is well known as the Regulating Act of 1773 or East India Company Act of 1772. From the constitutional point of view, this act had great importance, as through this act the British government started to control and regulate the affairs of the East India Company in India. Through this act, the company's political and administrative functions had been recognized, and this was the first act which laid the foundation of central administration in India. The features of this act were as follows. Number 1. It designated the Governor of Bengal as the Governor General of Bengal and created an executive council of 4 members to assist him. Lord Warren Hastings was first such Governor General. Number 2. It made the governors of 2 presidencies, that is, of Bombay and Madras, subordinate to the Governor General of Bengal. Number 3. A Supreme Court was established in Calcutta on 1774, comprising 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. Number 4. It prohibited the company officials from engaging in any personal trade or even accepting any presents or bribes from the natives. Number 5. The Court of Directors' tenure was restricted to 4 years. And number 6. It empowered the British government to exert their control over the company by appointing Court of Directors to govern it and to report on its revenue, civil and military affairs in India.